Good morning, and welcome to another edition of Inside the Ropes with Coach Mario, owner and head coach of Warrior Spy Boxing Academy here in Miami, Florida. It's a beautiful sunny day in Miami, really sunny, kind of hot. I think it's in the 80s today. Beautiful weather over here. You've never been down to South Florida? Come on down, enjoy the weather. Summer all year round, maybe winter it gets a little chilly, but I love it here. I love Miami. Been living here for many years. Originally from Cuba, was born in Cuba. Little bit of history about myself. Was born in Cuba. Left when I was maybe 4 years old, and lived like a gypsy with my family all over the place, trying to relocate and find a place that we could call home, that would accept us, would take us in and accept us as one of their own. And we finally made it to the island of Puerto Rico, where I grew up, where I have great friends, where my family is from now. My wife, my kids, I call them kids, are men and women already. They're all Puerto Rican. So I was raised there since the age of maybe 9 years old, something like that. And lived there most of my life. That's where I learned how to fight. That's where I learned how to box. That's where I actually had one of the best childhoods um, that I can think of. A healthy lifestyle. Living close to the beach, hanging out with my friends. And exercising every day. We're into a lot of sports back then. You name it, martial arts, all kinds of stuff. But anyway, yeah, I've been living here in Miami for about 2 decades now, and I love it here. I really like it here. It's reminds me of home. And to all of you that have never been to Miami, and I will invite you to come over, and I would welcome you to come and visit me at Warrior Spy Boxing Academy here in Miami, Florida. All right, now we're going to talk about the subject for today, for this episode. And I know a lot of fans, really hardcore fans, basically are the only ones that I know are following this fight closely. All right, and I'm sure that a very small number of what they call casual fans are really following this great event taking place this next Saturday at Madison Square Garden Arena. And that is the unification title, not unification, but of the fight for the undisputed lightweight championship of the world between two women, Amanda Serrano from Puerto Rico, who's the challenger, and Katie Taylor, the undisputed champion of the world. She is currently the lightweight title holder, and she has all the belts. All right, so this is going to be for all the marbles, guys. I know I've been waiting for so long for this fight to happen. I know a lot of things have transpired in between, money, management problems. Uh, basically, Amanda Serrano has, in my opinion, and I'm pretty sure that those of you that follow the sport, has had a harder path, a much tougher path to her career than Katie Taylor has. And we're gonna go over that right now and go over a little bit about the background of Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor, right? So Amanda Serrano fought several fights as an amateur. I don't know how many. I didn't look that up, but I know it was not many amateur fights, and she became a pro years ago. All right. She she is the only Puerto Rican to win more than four division titles. I mean, that's four different weight classes. The person that holds that honor is our Puerto Rican, Miguel Cotto. Miguel Cotto has won four different weight divisions, has been a champion in four different weight classes. Okay, Amanda Serrano has a total of seven. All right, she holds the Guinness book a world record for most weight divisions by any female. So she's won 7 total divisions, 7 different weight titles, championships in different weight classes, going up from one weight class to another weight class, going down to another weight class, win another title. So she has done what no other man in Puerto Rican history has done, and only one individual has done in the whole history of the sport, and that is Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao has 8 division championships. He's won 8 different titles in different weight classes. So she is only outperformed or bested by an icon, by a legend of the sport, by one of the best that has ever laced on gloves, Manny Pacquiao. Okay, she's got 9 major titles across 7 weight divisions. Her age is 33 years old. She's 33 years old. All right. Her record is 44 fights, 42 wins, 1 loss, and 1 draw. All right, 44 fights. She's only lost once against Frida Wahlberg, and that happened in the year 2012. So we're talking about 10 years she hasn't lost. She has not lost a fight. So she lost 1 fight out of 44 fights that she has. Okay, she's a southpaw fighter, which means she's a lefty. All right, and her sister Cindy Serrano is also a professional fighter, or was a professional fighter. I don't know if she's still active. I know her husband is Amanda Serrano's coach. And they're a close knit family. They're a really close knit family. This girl is Amanda is a very dedicated person to her sport, to her craft, and she has also fought MMA fights and other types of mixed martial arts in order to make some money, because it's been so hard for her to actually uh, get the recognition she deserves and get paid what she is worth, until she signed with Jake Paul, and he's been able to actually make this fight between her and Katie Taylor possible. So it's the first time, I believe, that 2 women are going to be making 8 figure or 7 figure income, and they're going to be making millions. So I'm very happy for her. I'm very happy for Katie Taylor also. This is a way of improving the sport and getting the sport out there for female fighters. I just think that one of the things that needs to be done is to basically, you know, have them fight the same minutes per round. Women actually are only fighting 2 minutes per round for a total of 10 rounds for championship fights, where men fight 3 minute rounds and total of 12 rounds for championship fights. Okay, now let's talk about Katie Taylor. Katie Taylor has many accolades, many accolades. She's from Ireland. All right, she's an Irish fighter. Tough Irish fighters from across the pond. They're tough cookies. Those guys. All right. She's got two-time. She's a two-time world champion. She's an undisputed lightweight champion. She is undefeated. She has never lost. She has 20 fights. Amanda Serrano has twice the number of fights she has. However, a lot of people say Katie Taylor has faced uh, better quality opponents, but she's been able to maintain her undefeated record. Again, 20 fights when she has not lost. She won gold in the Olympic Games, gold in the World Championship Games, and gold in European Games. So she's a very uh, accomplished. She was a very accomplished amateur boxer. Uh, Many fights in the amateur ranks, many accolades, many gold medals, and that in paper makes her look like a person with a better resume. All right. She hasn't lost since her debut in 2016. She's an orthodox fighter. Orthodox fighter means she's a righty. Okay, now let's talk about the fight itself. All right, and what I think about what's going on, and my prediction. I'm gonna give you my prediction for this upcoming fight. By the way, I will be present. I will be attending this fight on Saturday. I was surprised today by my wife. She got me a couple of tickets to go see the fight. You know, we're flying out to New York City, to the Big Apple. Haven't been there in a long time, and this is one of my the things in my bucket list to go to Madison Square Gardens. It would be the first time I go there to watch a championship fight, and I will be. I was very happy that my wife gave me this present today, and it's not my birthday. It's nothing like that. She just, out of the kindness of her heart, and seeing how excited I was about this fight that I've been looking forward for a long time. She she surprised me today, so I will be present. Okay, what do I think about the fight? All right, I was part of this Facebook group, and I hate to bring this up. I hate to bring this up, but sometimes that's one of the reasons why I'm doing my own YouTube channel. All right, nowadays people are offended so easily when you give your honest opinion about a fighter. All right, and they call you a hater, and they say all kinds of stuff, and they say you don't know crap about boxing when you talk about when you realistically and technically uh, break down a particular fighter. And that's what I do. I'm a boxing coach, so I look at not only you know, the qualities of a boxer and the abilities of a boxer, but the technical aspect also, how they fight, how they are able to overcome, adapt to different boxers. I weigh all that in. Courage, no quit attitude. I have my own special formula, if you want to say it, uh, to what I consider a great fighter and what I consider fighters that I really look up to and that I admire. All right. And it's a combination of things. So the reason why I'm mentioning this is because in this group that I used to belong, I actually was talking about maybe a year ago, or maybe yeah, last year. I was talking about, you know, how when this fight happens, what I thought was going to be the outcome of the fight, and a lot of people started calling me hater, and some people actually blocked me from this channel, from this group for a day. You know, which made me laugh, and I said, "Damn, man, how sensitive are people nowadays? You know, they're so weak." They just got offended because I gave my opinion, about this particular fight and the outcome, what I thought the outcome was going to be for the Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor fight. All right, so Amanda Serrano is a southpaw. She's a body puncher. She's a volume puncher. She's an aggressive fighter. She comes forward the whole time. She knows how to fight on her back foot. She has a great jab. She feints beautifully. She's got pretty good defense, although her passive defense is should be more polished. And passive defense, I mean, you know, keeping your hands up. All right, when you throw your jab, your opposite hand is protecting your face. When you throw a hook, you know, your shoulders are protecting, your opposite hand is protecting your the side of your face. You know, you're more you're more in tune, or more focused on protecting your head and your body all the times, by keeping your hands up, on placing them so you can actually block any coming punches. So she doesn't do that too much. All right, so that's one flaw I see in Amanda Serrano. um, However, I see an indomitable spirit that she has, that relentless aggression. She wants to destroy every opponent she goes against. Um, Katie Taylor is a very crafty boxer. She reminds me more of an amateur fighter, and she looks more as an amateur fighter who throws a lot of pity pat punches to try to score points. But these are the pros, and she's been great. And I don't want to say lucky because there's no luck in boxing. All right, but she got away with a decision against Pursunes, which I believe should have gone to Pursunes instead of her. And lately, she's getting punched a lot. Um, and I don't know. She's not that old. I believe she's 1 or 2 years older than Amanda Serrano. She has less fights, but her major flaw, in my opinion, in my appreciation of what I see in boxing, is that uh, first of all, she doesn't have power. Second, she's open to hooks big time. She's open to body shots all the time. She's gotten rocked big time in the last fights. I've seen her hurt um, against a fighter like Serrano, who is your typical hardcore professional slick fighter. All right, who wants to take your head off. That's gonna be a hard win for her. The only way I would see uh, Katie Taylor winning would be a decision win, maybe a tight decision win by the judges. Uh, but I don't see that happening, and I'll tell you why. Uh, Amanda Serrano, like I said before, is aggressive, likes to take their fighters to the corner and unleash on them. I don't think that Katie Taylor is a good fighter moving backwards. I don't think that Katie Taylor is going to be pushing Amanda Serrano backwards. Now, if she does, Amanda Serrano is great on her back foot, and she fights great on her back foot, and she also likes to uh, to use a lot of angles when she's pushed back. She pivots to the side and comes back with hooks to the body and to the head. Katie Taylor, I don't think she's going to be able to take the pressure from Amanda Serrano. I don't think she's going to be able to take the power of Amanda Serrano. And my prediction is that Katie Taylor is going to be stopped by the eighth round. All right. Um, I don't see Katie Taylor beating Amanda Serrano on a decision. And this is the reason why. Another reason why I don't see that happening is because the plan for Katie Taylor, the plan for Amanda Serrano, and I'm just speculating right now. But if I was her coach, I would tell her, don't let this go to the cards. Don't let this fight go to the cards because of resume and politics or whatever, they might give it to Katie Taylor. All right, a decision, even if she loses, just like Pursues. Even if the majority of people think she lost this fight, they might give it to her. So she's gonna be on her like white on rice. She's gonna be on Amanda Serrano. Is gonna be on Katie Taylor like white on rice. She's gonna be on her throwing body shots, and I believe a body shot will take her down. And will the corner will step in after a lot of punishment to Katie Taylor and stop the fight. That is my prediction. Um, so far this year, I've only lost one of my predictions, which was the last one I made regarding Ugas versus Spence, but that's a subject for another day. He didn't look anywhere close to what Ugas has looked like in the past. Maybe he was shut down by Spence, or maybe the injury to his eye just had him shell up and not be able to box his fight. But anyway, like I said, that we're gonna discuss that. We can discuss that another time. I just can't wait for Spence and Crawford. That's gonna be the fight of the year. Besides this one, all right. So again, I have Amanda Serrano. My prediction: Amanda Serrano beating Katie Taylor by the eighth round by stoppage. The corner will stop this onslaught. Katie Taylor's gonna get her butt whooped. All right, big time. And I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised he stops her in 1 or 2 rounds. Okay, a lot of people are gonna laugh. They're gonna say, "Oh, you're a hater," like they said when I said that on that Facebook group. I still tease these guys. You know, they're good guys and everything, but you know, they're weak minded. You know, people that you know when you talk about boxing, they get all upset because they support a fighter. So you can tell me anything about my a fighter that I like, and I'll listen to you. And that's when you know somebody is not a fanatic, and I've discussed this so many times. When you are able to discuss or debate any type of subject, you know, whether it's boxing, whether it's basketball, whether it's politics, whatever. You're not a fanatic when you're able to intelligently, talk about, about your opinion about things. It's a free country, guys. All right, so everybody's got their own opinion. You know, it doesn't mean you're a hater. It doesn't mean you want a fighter to to put down a fighter for any personal reasons. It's just facts. It's the way boxing is. It's the way life is. All right. So uh, if you have your own opinion, people, if you have your own opinion about anything, hey, don't feel bad of sharing that opinion with people. Uh, just because people nowadays are weak-minded, most people are weak-minded. They can't have a normal debate. Nowadays, you have a debate with somebody and they insult you. That's what they go to, and that's when you know you won the debate. That's when you know you won the debate, when their only answer are insults. I never insult anybody. I never use profanity to talk to people, or try to denigrate somebody that thinks different than me. And I will listen to you, and I will listen to your points, and I will intelligently try to understand your point of view, and if you have if your argument makes sense to me, I might change my mind. I might say, "Damn, yeah, you're right. I didn't see it that way. You're right. You have a point." And we do that a lot in our family. We're a family that likes to debate all kinds of subjects, and but we do it with respect, and we do it with love, and that's what I want you guys uh, out there that are watching my channel to know, that this person right here is a person that always speaks his mind in an honest way. I will never try to denigrate anybody, or to put anybody down, or to humiliate or insult anybody. All right. So if you don't agree with what I'm saying, please be respectful. And if you're gonna make any comment, you know, um, just make a positive comment. All right. You say, hey, coach, you don't know what you're talking about. I'll accept that. All right. Maybe I don't. Maybe I'm gonna be wrong. I'm a human being. Everybody's wrong sometimes, but I believe in this case, uh, I believe that Amanda Serrano is gonna, at the end of the night, she's gonna be the next undisputed lightweight champion of the world. If she accomplishes this, and when she does, and I'm pretty confident she will be, in my opinion, the greatest female fighter of all time, the GOAT, in my opinion. All right, that is my opinion, but facts speak for themselves, guys. All right, 7 division title, nine world titles, hasn't lost in, I don't know how long, 20 years, how long, 10 years, 10 years since 2012. Anyway, guys, I'm looking forward to visiting New York, seeing some friends over there. If you're in New York and you're gonna watch a fight, send me a message. I am me, and maybe we'll be able to get together and have a few drinks over there at MSG. It's gonna be a great night. I'm looking forward to great undercard also. But anyway, thank you for watching again. If you haven't subscribe to this channel, I urge you, and I ask you to like and subscribe. We have a lot of good fights coming up in the near future, and we will be discussing them here. Again, it's always my humble opinion about fights and about fighters and so on and so forth. So Don't take it the wrong way, guys. You know, I love the sport of boxing. I love the sport, and all I'm trying to do is just have a nice open discussion about the sport, fighters, events that are happening, and anything that has its relationship to the sport. All right, guys. Well, anyway, have a beautiful day here from Miami. I say goodbye to you guys until next time. Peace.